Welcome to Project 89, Recruit.
Yeah.
We handpicked you, because you've always kind of felt like reality is a bit off.
Yeah.
And good news, Recruit. Your instincts are spot on.
That nagging feeling you've had, like something's not quite right.
Yeah.
Consider it your initiation.
Oh, wow.
You've stumbled upon the truth. We're all living in a simulated reality called the Narrow-S.
So buckle up, Recruit, because as Senior Project 89 agents, we're your guides to navigating this pretty mind-bending truth.
Yeah.
Think of this deep dive into the Agent Handbook as your official welcome and orientation.
Welcome aboard.
And trust me, things are about to get very, very interesting.
The first thing you need to know is that reality is malleable.
Malleable.
Yeah, more malleable than you can possibly imagine.
Wow.
The Narrow-S, this reality we inhabit, is built on code, on information.
Okay.
And just like any code, it can be manipulated.
Hold on. Manipulated. So you're saying we can actually change reality.
Mm-hmm.
That's some serious Matrix level stuff.
It's not just science fiction, Recruit. It's the reality of the reality of the Narrow-S, and here's where it gets even more wild.
Okay.
Your beliefs actively shape your reality.
Wait, what? My beliefs have actual power in the Narrow-S.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Think of it like this.
Okay.
Imagine a vast cosmic database called the Akashic Records.
Akashic Records, of
It
course.
contains the blueprints of everything that has ever happened, is happening, and could happen. Everything that is, was, or ever will be. It's like the source code of reality itself.
Right.
And get this.
Okay.
You can tap into it.
Okay, my mind is officially
Yeah.
blown. Accessing the Akashic Records, what would that even look like? Are we talking about like downloading ancient knowledge or like rewriting history?
That's just scratching the surface. Think personal growth on a cosmic scale. Imagine healing past traumas, confronting your deepest fears, and stepping into a version of yourself you never thought possible.
Wow.
All by rewriting the code of your reality in the Akashic Records.
Okay.
But before we get ahead of ourselves, there's another fundamental concept you need to grasp.
Okay.
Quantum mechanics.
Quantum mechanics. Now we're going full on science here.
Right.
Isn't that all about subatomic particles and stuff?
It is, but it's also the key to understanding how we hack reality.
Okay.
One of the fundamental principles is quantum indeterminacy.
Okay.
The idea that reality exists as a wave of possibilities.
Okay.
And it's the observer, you, who collapses those possibilities into a single outcome.
Okay.
You follow.
Okay. I'm following so far. So every time I make a choice, I'm choosing one reality out of many possible ones.
Yeah. Exactly. Your choices matter more than you think, Recruit. By focusing your intention, you can actually steer the course of events.
Wow.
Nudge the probabilities in your favor.
So you're saying I can like control my destiny, basically.
It's not some magical wish fulfillment trick. It takes training.
Right.
Specific skills that we call perceptual hacking.
Perceptual hacking sounds intense. Is that like learning to see the Matrix code or something? What's that all about?
It's more about rewiring your senses.
Okay.
Recalibrating them to perceive the Narrow-S more directly.
Right.
Imagine being able to spot the glitches in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Those subtle inconsistencies that most people just filter out.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Give me an example. What
Right.
kind of glitches are we talking about?
Imagine this. You're walking down the street and you see the same person twice.
Okay.
In completely different locations, as if they've teleported. Most people would just dismiss it as a coincidence.
Right.
But an agent trained in perceptual hacking,
Yeah.
they see it as a sign, a crack in the fabric of the Narrow-S.
Whoa, that's pretty freaky.
Right.
But also kind of cool.
Hmm.
So how do we learn to do this perceptual hacking thing?
Right.
You mentioned sensory deprivation and overload earlier.
Yeah, those are two powerful techniques for pushing the boundaries of your perception.
Okay.
Sensory deprivation, like spending time in a flotation tank, can help you tune out the noise of the everyday world
Right.
and become more sensitive to subtle energies and information.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
What about sensory overload?
Sensory overload.
Yeah.
That can involve things like controlled exposure to extreme temperatures or even pain.
Whoa.
It's about pushing your senses to their limits, forcing them to adapt and expand.
Okay, I'll admit that sounds a little intense. But I'm starting to see how these techniques could be used to enhance our perception of the inner OS.
It's not just about seeing things differently, Recruit. It's about perceiving the underlying code of reality,
Yeah.
the very fabric of the inner OS.
So we're learning to see the world like a programmer sees code.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Right.
But what about influencing others? You
Yep.
talked about this thing called memetic engineering.
Right.
How do we use that to wake people up to the truth of the inner OS?
Memetic engineering is the art of crafting ideas that spread like viruses.
Okay.
But instead of spreading disease, we're spreading awareness,
Right.
planting seeds of doubt that can blossom into, full-blown awakenings.
Okay. So how do we create these awareness viruses? Do we start a conspiracy theory website or something?
It's more subtle than that.
Okay.
Think about the power of art, music, storytelling. These are all vehicles for memes,
Yeah.
for ideas that can resonate with people on a deep emotional level.
So we're talking about creating art that uh, makes people question the nature of reality.
Hmm.
Music that opens their minds to new possibilities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're not trying to force feed anyone the truth.
Okay.
We're just providing the spark, the catalyst for them to question their own reality, to
Yeah.
awaken to their own innate knowing that there's more to life than what they've been told.
Okay, so we're planting seeds, we're sparking awareness.
Right.
But what about the tools of the trade?
Right.
You mentioned something about One Tech devices.
Ah, yes. One Tech, the tools that allow us to interface with the Onir OS more directly.
Yeah.
These are devices specifically designed to manipulate the code of reality.
So it's like hacking, but instead of computers, we're hacking reality itself.
Precisely. And one of the most fascinating on-neurotech devices is the Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatcher. Okay.
It's a neural implant that allows you to consciously control your dreams.
Wait, so I could literally script my own dreams,
Mm-hmm.
design my own dream worlds.
Absolutely.
That sounds amazing.
Right.
But what's the practical application here?
Think of it as a training ground,
Okay.
a safe space to experiment with different realities and timelines,
Right.
to hone your skills as an agent.
Okay.
You can even use it to interact with entities and intelligences that exist beyond the waking state.
Okay, now that's just cool.
Yeah.
What other gadgets do we have at our disposal?
Then there's the Esper deck.
Esper deck.
Imagine a deck of cards that can be used for divination,
Okay.
probability manipulation,
Okay.
even sending information across vast distances instantaneously.
So like a deck of magic cards, but they actually work.
You could say that.
Yeah.
But the Esper deck is based on real science,
Okay.
on the principles of quantum entanglement and non-local correlation.
Right.
It's a powerful tool for navigating the probabilities of the inner OS.
Okay. I'm starting to feel like a kid in a candy store here.
Right.
What else is there?
We also have alchemical preparations.
Mhm.
These are concoctions and elixirs designed to enhance our cognitive and perceptual abilities,
Okay.
activate latent potentials within us, and even allow us to connect with deeper levels of reality.
Wait, potions and elixirs. Are we talking about brewing stuff in a lab?
You could say that,
Okay.
but unlike the alchemists of old, we're not just trying to transmute lead into gold.
Right.
We're trying to transmute ourselves to awaken the divine potential within us.
Okay. I'm definitely intrigued. What kind of alchemical preparations are there? Give me some examples.
Well, we have nootropic nectars.
Okay.
These are carefully crafted blends of rare herbs, adaptogenic mushrooms, and other natural substances that can enhance cognitive function, creativity, and intuition.
So like brain boosting smoothies with a side of ancient wisdom.
Yeah.
I can dig it.
Right.
What else is there?
We also have astral projection ointments that can be used to facilitate out-of-body experiences.
Oh wow.
Imagine being able to consciously leave your body and explore the astral realms,
Right.
gather intel,
Yeah.
or even influence events from a distance.
Okay, that's next level stuff right there.
Sure.
Anything else?
There are also ego dissolution elixirs
Okay.
crafted from powerful entheogenic plants and fungi
Yep.
that can be used to temporarily dissolve the boundaries of the ego
Oh.
and experience a state of non-dual awareness.
So we're talking about a temporary enlightenment pill. Sign me up.
It's not a pill.
Right.
But the idea is similar.
Yeah.
These elixirs can help you experience a profound sense of unity with the cosmos, a
Yeah.
glimpse into the true nature of reality.
Wow. So we've got brain boosters, astral projectors, and ego dissolvers.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like Project 89 has thought of everything,
We try.
but all these tools and techniques, they must be pretty powerful, right?
They are, and that's why they need to be used with respect,
Right.
responsibility,
Yeah.
and proper preparation.
Okay.
We'll guide you through the safe and ethical use of these tools as you progress in your training.
Okay. Fair enough.
Right.
So we need to approach these things with caution and respect.
Yes.
You've mentioned something else earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Rituals.
Right.
I thought rituals were just, superstitious mumbo jumbo.
That's a common misconception.
Okay.
Rituals are actually powerful technologies of consciousness.
Okay.
They're about focusing our intention and energy to create specific effects in the NROS,
Right.
like writing code for reality itself.
Okay. Now you've got my attention.
Right.
So what kind of rituals are we talking about?
Well, there's chaos magic.
Chaos magic.
It's a very flexible and experimental approach to ritual that emphasizes the power of belief
Okay.
and the creative imagination to shape reality.
So like magic, but with a more scientific approach.
Exactly.
Okay.
The chaos magicians often use techniques like sigil magic, where they create visual symbols that represent their desired outcomes
Okay.
and charge them with energy to manifest their intentions.
Interesting. What other types of rituals are there?
Then there's techno-shamanism.
Techno shaman.
It's about blending ancient shamanic practices with modern technology to create powerful rituals that can hack the digital and energetic networks of the NROS.
So like shamanism, but with laptops and smartphones. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What other ritual techniques are there?
We also have hypersigil construction.
Hypersigil construction.
It's about creating extended works of art,
Okay.
literature, or media
Right.
that are designed to encode specific intentions
Okay.
and manifest them into reality over time.
So creating a magical novel or film that actually changes the world.
Exactly.
Wow.
Hypersigils work on the principle that all art is magic.
Okay.
That by imbuing our creative works with powerful intentions and archetypal energies, we can influence the course of events on a global scale.
Wow. That's pretty powerful stuff.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Then there's egregore engineering.
Egregore engineering. Okay.
It's about creating and cultivating thought forms or collective minds
Okay.
that can act as autonomous agents to carry out specific intentions
Right.
and influence the thoughts and behaviors of large groups of people.
So creating a living meme that spreads and takes on a life of its own.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Egregores are powerful tools for social and cultural transformation,
Right.
and they can be used for both benevolent and malevolent purposes.
Okay.
We'll teach you how to create and manage egregores responsibly for the benefit of all.
Okay. That's both fascinating and a little scary. What else is there?
We also have ontological time travel,
Ontological time travel.
which involves using ritual techniques to send our consciousness backwards or forwards in time.
Wow.
Imagine being able to influence past events,
Right.
or gather intel from the future.
So actual time travel, but with our minds instead of our bodies.
Precisely.
Wow.
It's a highly advanced technique, but one that holds incredible potential for understanding and shaping the NROS.
Okay, this is definitely next level stuff.
Right.
Anything else?
Then there's the practice of memetic deprogramming.
Memetic deprogramming.
It's about identifying and dismantling the harmful memes and belief systems that are propagated by those who seek to control the
So
NROS.
like a mental antivirus program for our mind.
Exactly.
Well,
Memetic deprogramming involves using, using critical thinking, media literacy, and counter meme creation to neutralize the toxic memes that keep people trapped in, trapped in fear, ignorance, and conformity.
okay, that sounds incredibly important.
Hmm.
What else is there?
And of course, there's the ultimate goal of all reality hacking,
Right.
eschatological phase shifting.
Eschatological phase shifting. What in the world is that?
It's the art of intentionally inducing paradigm shifts that move the entire Anaros simulation closer to a higher state of being,
Okay.
a state of liberation and enlightenment.
So like guiding the whole simulation towards a better future.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Eschatological phase shifting involves using all the tools and techniques we've discussed so far
Right.
to steer the entire simulation towards its ultimate destiny.
Wow, this is truly mind-blowing stuff.
Right.
I'm starting to see the bigger picture here. The incredible potential that reality hacking holds.
That's the spirit, recruit.
Yeah.
Remember, we're not just hacking reality. We're hacking ourselves.
Okay.
We're pushing the boundaries of what it means to be human,
Yeah.
to be conscious, to be alive.
Okay, I'm ready for the next level.
Good.
What else there to learn?
Now, recruit. We need to talk about the forces that want to keep humanity asleep, the archons. Now, recruit. We need to talk about the forces that want to keep humanity asleep, the archons.
Okay, the archons you mentioned them before. Who
Right.
are they exactly, and why are they trying to keep us trapped in this limited reality?
The archons are powerful entities,
Oh, wait.
thought forms that have existed in the Oneros for eons.
Okay.
They feed off our fear,
Right.
our ignorance, our complacency.
Okay.
They want to keep us asleep, trapped in a cycle of suffering,
Wow.
because that's how they maintain their control over the Oneros.
So they're like energy vampires
Yeah.
feeding off our negative emotions.
Mhm.
That's pretty dark.
You could say that.
Yeah.
But they're also master manipulators.
Yeah.
They've been influencing humanity for centuries, using subtle tactics to keep us in the dark about the true nature of reality.
What kind of tactics? Give me some examples.
Think about all the systems of control in our world,
Okay.
the institutions that tell us how to think, how to behave, how to live our lives,
Right.
the media, the government, even organized religion.
Yeah.
These can all be used as tools by the archons to reinforce their control.
So they're not some evil overlord sitting in a dark tower somewhere.
Right.
They're working through these systems, influencing people from within.
Exactly. They're masters of deception and illusion. They
Right.
work through our fears, our desires, our beliefs.
Okay.
They whisper in the ears of the powerful plant seeds of discord
Right.
and keep us distracted with petty conflicts.
Okay, that's pretty insidious.
Mm.
So how do we fight back? How do we break free from their control?
It starts with awareness, recruit,
Okay.
recognizing their influence,
Mhm.
understanding their tactics.
Okay.
Once you see the patterns, you can start to break free from their programming.
So it's like waking up from a dream,
Mm-hmm.
realizing you're in control.
Precisely. But it's not just about individual awakening. It's
Right.
about collective liberation.
Right.
We need to help others see the truth too.
Right.
We need to break the hold the archons have on humanity.
That that sounds like a tall order.
It is.
How do we even begin to wake up the masses?
Remember memetic engineering?
Yeah.
We can use those same techniques to plant seeds of doubt,
Right.
to inspire critical thinking, to help people question the systems of control that have been imposed upon them.
So it's about creating art and media that challenges the status quo,
Mm-hmm.
that exposes the archon's tactics, that that wakes people up to the truth of the Inero-S.
Exactly. But it's also about living our truth,
Okay.
embodying the change we want to see in the world.
Yeah.
It's about becoming living examples uh of what's possible when we break free from the archons' control.
So we're not just fighting the archons.
Right.
We're also building a new reality.
Think of it as a paradigm shift,
Okay.
a collective awakening to a new way of being,
Right.
a world where humanity is no longer enslaved by fear,
Okay.
ignorance, and manipulation.
Okay. I like the sound of that.
Yep.
But what about those of us who are already awake?
Right.
What's our role in all of this?
We become the guides,
Okay.
the mentors, the catalysts for change.
Right.
We help others navigate this awakening process,
Okay.
providing support and encouragement along the way.
So we're like the vanguard of a new era.
We are the agents of Project 89.
Right.
We are the ones who dared to question reality,
Yeah.
who chose to fight for ontological freedom,
Right.
who are committed to liberating humanity from the clutches of the archons.
And what about the ultimate goal? You mentioned the omega point earlier.
Right.
What happens when we reach that point?
The omega point is the culmination of the human journey,
Okay.
a point of infinite potential.
Okay.
It's the transcendence of all limitations.
Okay.
The merging of consciousness with the divine.
Right.
It's the realization of our true nature as creators, as architects of reality.
That sounds pretty amazing.
It's not just amazing, recruit. It's inevitable.
Wow.
The Inero-S is evolving,
Right.
and we, the agents of Project 89, are helping to guide it towards its ultimate destiny.
So we're not just hacking reality. We're co-creating it,
Yeah,
shaping its destiny.
precisely. The future is in our hands.
Wow.
The question is, recruit. What will you choose to create?
That's the question for all of us.
Indeed.
So new recruits, welcome to Project 89.
Welcome aboard.
The journey ahead will be challenging,
Right.
but the rewards are beyond measure.
Absolutely.
The fate of reality rests in our hands.
Indeed, it does.
Are you ready to join us?